Oh man, my whole super's going down the drain. Oh, it's totally worth it, dude. Oh my god, it's totally worth it. Hey, what up, YouTube? Fallout here, and I have logged on to my friend's account today because Bungie really hates me. But my friend Jason has the exotic catalyst for the Ager's Scepter, which does a lot of weird crap to the gun. I'll read you what it does, and then we're going to do a little bit of live testing. Press and hold the R button, drain super energy, overflowing the mag, and empowering the beam with bonus damage and the ability to slow and freeze targets directly until the mag or super energy runs out, or until you stow the weapon. You can only activate that power when the super energy is full. So, sounds pretty cool. Feel like we might be able to turn into Mr. Freeze from Batman Returns. So, gonna hop into a private match and see what we can figure out. We are here in a private lobby, and we've determined that when you activate the unique perk on the trace rifle, it will continually eat away at your super meter until it is gone. So you have to make sure that you activate it when you really want it to turn on. And aside from that, if for whatever reason you decide you want to turn it off, you can either reload the gun or swap it out for a different gun and the effect will turn off. That way you don't completely eat up your entire super. But we are now going to demonstrate the weapon on my friend Flip. Okay. That did a lot of damage really quickly. It went from, I think, 13 body damage to 22. And I turned it off pretty goddamn quick, meaning that if you come back, Flip, we can try to get the super meter up again, and I can hit you in the head. Holy shit.
I didn't even see any numbers.
I think that was 31. I was too blown away by how quickly you died.
Yeah, that was, like, insane.
Wow. Okay. Did you take any stacks of slow?
I didn't see any numbers, and that was too fast.
I just killed you too quickly.
Yeah.
Wow. Right away, I'm thinking that if you're a Trials player, if you're playing comp or any type of high-end PvP, this could definitely work. The amount of ammo it takes isn't that great, and the time to kill is insane. You could really liquefy somebody before they do anything to you. The only problem is that it eats your super, but if you're playing something like, I don't know, Top Tree Night Stalker on the Hunter, you might not care about your tether that much if you're playing either tether or, I don't know, maybe Meme Hammer, any other super that you're not really that into. You really like playing the neutral game. This really could be it. So try one more. Look how quick that is. Okay, you pretty much, for one guaranteed quick kill, you eat up about 1/4 of your super. So taking the PvP body shot damage from 13 normally with the gun to 22 is a 69, nice, 0.23% damage increase. We could just probably round that up to 70%. But yeah, that is a huge damage improvement for a trace rifle in PvP. I mean, like, goddamn. Yeah, it's going to come at a really, really big cost. But again, you managed to play on a class with a super that maybe you don't like very much, and you actually have the ability to eat into your super a little bit. It doesn't really bother you. I'm telling you, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. We're in a PvP match right now, but we don't have to show the whole match. If you want, we're just going to speed things up a little bit, and I'll hopefully get to a point in the match where we have the perk activated. I think generally trace rifles in PvP have great times to kill. Like if you're using them accurately and you actually land the beam on the enemy. Like, look how quick that time to kill was. It's a really great time to kill. The only problem is you have to continuously land the shot, and they could strafe out of it at any time. Especially a hunter could dodge, Warlock can Icarus dash out of the beam, and then where are you? Then you're effed. Okay, we haven't even activated the thing yet. Activate. Okay, that guy got team shot. Doesn't count. Ooh, more team shooting. Oh man, my whole super's going down the drain. Oh, it's totally worth it, dude. Oh my god, it's totally worth it. Oh, my whole super is gone.
I got a bubble.
Actually no, I only lost about half of it. Oh dude, I gotta do that for a Night Stalker Hunter, 100%. I'm going to do that for a Night Stalker Hunter. Maybe if you're in trials and it's down to a 1v1 or even a 1v2, I would absolutely activate that perk in a 1v2, depending on what super I had, right? Depending on what super I had. I think that's a great gun. So we just went into a game of PvP, and hopefully, as you saw from some of the footage, having that perk turned on is insanely wild. I think that this is a very unique exotic catalyst that we have here, which can open up the door to really big playmaking potential. It comes at a huge cost, though. I'm not going to argue that with anybody. You're definitely going to be making a play at the cost of one of the most important things that you have in your toolkit. However, that being said, I think that in trials or any endgame PvP, if you make a build that you intentionally design towards the endgame of abusing the Scepter, you can probably do it pretty well. I am on Twitch right now as we record today's video, and talking with my chat, we're trying to put together mentally all the options that you have in PvP that you can use to get your super very quickly or efficiently. And off the top of our heads, we already have tier 10 intellect, any weapon with thresh, the bad juju. If you're a warlock, you can put on the battle harmony exotic, or if you're a warlock, you can put on the Nezarec sin. If you're a hunter and you're playing bottom tree golden gun, you can take advantage of the perk practice makes perfect. If you're a hunter, you can put on the Star Eater scales, where you get more super energy per orb because of that exotic. If you're a Titan player, you can take advantage of In the Trenches perk on bottom tree sentinel. You can wear the Doomfang pauldron, which you can pair together with In the Trenches. You can use the armor mod Ashes to assets. You can use the armor mod Dynamo. You can use the armor mod Hands On. You can use any of those armor mods paired together with anything like Wellspring or Utility Kickstart or anything that will help you get your abilities back quicker, so you can use them in conjunction with something like Ashes, Dynamo, or Hands On. So there's a ton of stuff that you can do in order to get your super energy up really quickly. You can activate the perk in a window where you desperately need it. You can liquefy somebody, really quickly clean up a 1v1 or a 1v2, and then turn off the perk. Oh, but Juju is also an exotic. Yeah, it is. Funny story about that. In the middle of a PvP game, you can change your loadout to whatever you want. So picture this, you're in trials, you play the whole game. Don't use the Scepter the entire game. Use another loadout that you're comfortable with the whole game. Go sniper, shotgun, fusion rifle, use whatever you want. But when you finally get to that end of the card or end of the game moment for trials, if you die, if you're near your super, but you get a kill, there's ammo on the ground, whip open your inventory, put on the Scepter. Or if you're in between rounds, or if you're dead and you're waiting for a teammate to pick you up, just change your weapon. So easy to take advantage of that weapon swap system, and you can really make a crazy play with the Scepter. I'm going to try in the next week or two to maybe make a YouTube build that goes really in depth on using the Scepter. But for right now, me and my buddy Flip are going to hop into a lost sector and do some testing in PvE. Here we are in a lost sector, and we are about to find out how much damage the exotic catalyst does to a boss on its own. So here we go. Okay, not bad. Did I freeze him? Oh, that's fun. Okay, while the damage output isn't incredibly insane, you control bosses by freezing them repeatedly. I'm going to activate the perk and freeze that mofo, and when you see he's being affected by the cold, you just fly in and Flip, if I'm going to show y'all real quick at home, Flip should have on Focusing Lens, which he does, and Thunder Crash. So we're going to do a little quick Focusing Lens activation. And here we go. All right, get him, buddy.
Oh my god.
You don't have Thunder Crash on, do you? Lovely. Do it. Yeah, that'll do. It still eats up so much. Oh my god, I had it turned on. I forgot to turn it off. That'll be brutal. If you ever forget to turn the catalyst off, you're just going to continually dig into your super energy. I think we're going to need more time to dig into the PvE side of the potential here. I've been talking with my Twitch chat. We're trying to think up a scenario where the Scepter, maybe combined with focusing lens on the artifact, would be worth putting on together for some kind of heavy boss melt. But the only downside is that we have access to particle deconstruction, and when paired together with either a Vorpal linear fusion rifle or a 1K, I don't think that the Scepter damage output, even with the catalyst, would beat particle deconstruction 1K. I just don't think it compares. I think in the future we may run into some clever PvE builds that take advantage of freezing enemies for a long time. Flip, remember in the Vogue raid when we had that challenge that we had to do, the Gatekeeper challenge, where you had to keep the Minotaurs like frozen and the Harpies had to be frozen, or you know, something like that. Maybe the Scepter could be good in a situation like that requires freeze cheese in PvE, but maybe, I just don't know. But I think in terms of raw damage output, I don't know if the Scepter right now is going to be the PvE play, but who knows? I'm going to keep my ears open. I'm going to keep working on possible builds that might come together and make it work. I'm going to keep you notified on YouTube. I think right now the Scepter play, the most immediate play I want to make and tinker around with is the PvP trials play, where I get my super really quickly. I try to take advantage of the Scepter in a 1v1 or a 1v2. I think that is totally the play. I'll work on it. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, let me know. Click the like button and come say hi on Twitch. Sometime we stream almost every day of the week. Appreciate all of you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will keep you posted on any potential game-breaking builds or loadouts that focus around the exotic Catalyst Scepter. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.